there, welcome back to QualityConnect.ca, our YouTube channel. I'm here today again with the founder of Quality Connect, Andrew Wellwood. And today what we're going to be talking about is what are the qualities to look for in a good builder. So managing your time without setting priorities is like shooting randomly and calling whatever you hit the target. And that's from Peter Turla. So that's pretty, I've seen that happen a lot.
Yeah, I have friends that hunt that way.
Awesome. For every hour of planning, 3 to 4 hours are saved from redundancy, waiting for information, not being prepared, and poorly managed tasks. Now that is a fact. That happens out there all the time. So Andrew, fill us in on the importance of a good builder.
Well, what makes a good builder and what we're looking for in a good builder is very open to interpretation. When I say what makes a good builder is what makes someone easy to work for, makes a great product in the end, and is probably what's going to sustain them in having a good home building business, what's going to help them last, make money, and stay profitable, I guess.
Awesome. So when you say what makes a good builder, what are you referring to when you say good builder?
I would say someone that the trades can work with, someone that the customer can work with, and a lot of times I'm talking more on the site supervising side, someone who's on site, someone who's doing the project management, managing the trades, not so much on what's going on in the back end, like the accounting side, bookkeeping, advertising, marketing, and all of that. So that's more along the lines of what I'm referring to when I say what makes a good builder.
Okay. Is everyone's definition of good builder the same?
Not quite, but I'm betting it's very, very close. Some people put, it's just like vetting a trade, some people put a little bit more priority on an emphasis on certain qualities, and others put it on different qualities. Some people in the trades area like to be left alone on site. They don't want to see the builder every day, they don't want to talk to him every day, they want to be just left alone to do their job. And others, they want to see them there every day. They have questions that they need answered. They have to understand if what they're doing is right, and if they're on with a good timeline. So I would say everyone's definition is a little bit different, but like you said at the top, organization is everything. An organized builder is always someone that you like to work for, someone that's going to have a great project. In the end, they're going to be on time, they're going to be on budget. Homeowner's going to be happy because they can see the organization and they can see that their timelines are getting hit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I know I've worked on some sites where you have good builders and you have bad builders, and there is a big difference with the finished project, as well as how quickly answers are brought to the table and you get an answer on things.
Yeah.
So what, in your opinion, are the top 3 qualities of a good builder?
I would say the first one is ownership. A good builder owns the project. They know that it's their project and everything in it is in their control. So they go through the print as if they are every single trade. They go through it and look at it as if they're the plumber, the electrician, the drywaller, the framer, the roofer, the plumber. They go through it and they own it as if they were the ones doing the work. And that shows through with the customer as well. They own it as if it was their home that they're building. So they ask the questions that the customer would want to know. Does it make sense to have a light switch here? Does this door open up right? Is this enough room in the bathroom for you? They own it so that when the job is done, they're happy and everyone around them is happy and satisfied. That's what I would say one of the top qualities is, and that just spills into the other ones, which is organization. Making sure everyone's organized, making sure the trade before is set up and the trade after is set up. Everyone has what they need. They have all the proper information that they're looking for. All the materials and specifications are spelled out ahead of time so that people can do their work and the job can go through smooth. And the last one is, I don't think it's specifically for a good builder, but it's responsibility. It's owning up to your mistakes. If you're building a custom home or an infill, or you're building this home for the first time, you don't have the benefit of seeing this home being built 300 times. You're going to run into issues. You're going to run into some problems. There's something that you might not see on paper that when it comes comes through in the build just doesn't make sense and you're going to have to change it. Owning it up and saying, you know what, this is the problem, I didn't catch it, this is how we're going to solve it, and taking responsibility for it, getting it solved.
Very good points, all good points. So what is the financial benefit to the builder and trades to strive to work together?
Well, like it's been said many times before, time is money. If you're a builder and it's taking you a long time to build that house, you've got the carrying costs. You're paying the mortgage, you're paying the interest, you're paying property tax, you're paying all of that to have a home that isn't sold yet, that's still sitting in the ground, and all that money's coming off your bottom line. And it looks poor to the customer if it's taking you a long time to build. And if you're a larger company and you have a site soup, if that site soup is pumping out 3 homes a year, if he can pump out 4, he's still on the same salary, and you just made an extra, whatever your profit is on the job, with the same cost. It's the same thing for trades. Trades don't bill by the hour. They'll have hourly people, but they don't bill by the hour.
Right.
The framer, the cribber, the electrician, they all want to get in, get the job done, and get out. If they can shave a couple days off of a build or off of their portion of the build, then they're putting more money in their pocket, and that's what they want. So if everyone wants the same goal, if everyone can work together, then they'll get it. If the builder's super organized and the electrician can get in and get out and get it done faster, he makes more money. The builder can move on to the next trade faster, and he saves that much more in his costs.
Nice. So creating a win-win-win all around for everybody.
Exactly.
Awesome. So what are some of the top mistakes that builders make that cost them to waste time and money?
Not organizing, not seeing what you need to schedule.
Right.
In a downturn, in a slower economy, you can get away with it a little bit more. You can think, I forgot to schedule an electrician, and you might be able to find one ahead of time. Or so you might be able to find one on short notice. Okay. But if you're not scheduling at least a few trades in advance, you're looking to sit there and wait. Certain things like cabinets, you don't call for cabinets 3 days before you need them. It takes them sometimes eight weeks to 4 or 5 months to build some of the custom cabinets. So if you're waiting till drywall's done and you're calling your cabinet guy going, I need cabinets in a week, you're sitting there waiting, and the site will just sit, and that will cost you money. The homeowner, if it's sold ahead of time, will not be happy to wonder why nothing's happening in their build. So that's one. And then not having the right specifications for the trade. You've got a flooring guy coming in, and you don't know where hardwood's going, where carpet's going, where the laminate's going, lino, anything like that. If you don't know those questions, your trades are sitting there. They're not working. They're not happy because they're not getting paid and your job's delayed. So not knowing what's going where, and then different specifications. What type of fireplace are you putting in? What type of cabinets? What type of countertops are you putting in? Stuff like that can be set out, what paint color. All of that stuff can be picked by either your designer or your homeowner well in advance to when it comes due. You don't want to be bugging the homeowner for a paint color when the painter's sitting there going, I'm starting tomorrow, guys, I need a paint color.
Yeah, if I don't have a color, everything's going to be white.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're either paying to have it repainted, or your painter says, you know what, I've got another builder, he's organized, he's ready to go. He leaves, goes to do his other job because they're organized, and then instead of waiting a couple days for a paint color, you're waiting 3 weeks for the painter to be done to come back to your job, and it sits. So.
Yeah, good points that could settle a lot of frustration on a lot of builds.
Yeah.
This is especially good information for people just getting started with building.
Yes.
This is really good stuff. So how much influence does the project have on determining the builder's qualifications?
A simple home is easier to manage than a complex home. There's less that can go wrong. There's a lot more that's straightforward. If you're building a simple 2,000 square foot front attached garage, almost everybody in the industry has built a few hundred of those. every electrician's wired one of those, every framer's built one of those, every roofer, everyone's done one of those, and they know in and out how it can be done. So if you're not the best at managing your first time builder knocking off one of those, a lot of the times if you're hiring quality vetted trades, they're going to be able to problem solve it well before they even need to. They're going to call you and say, look, this is the issue on your print. We've run into this many times. This is how we solved it. Do you want us just to do this? And you go, yeah, perfect. But unfortunately, that's not what you get when you do infills or customs, is you're getting something for the first time. And as a builder, if you just go through and you stay organized and on top of it, making sure you have all of your paperwork in order, it's going to be a little trickier to manage, but you will be able to get through it with a quality job and on profit.
Wow. So for new builders just starting their first projects, what piece of advice can you give them?
Talk to the trades. One of the most organized builders that I've ever worked for as a framer was not a builder by trade. He'd been in the industry for a long time. He only does one home, maybe two homes a year. Sometimes he'll go a couple of years without doing one. And he knocks them off in about 4 months.
Wow.
And the reason is and they're all different spec homes. None of them are the same home over and over again. Is he talks to the trades. He'll show me as a framer the print and say, do you have any suggestions, any issues you see we're going to have any problems? How long do you need to build this? And then throughout the job, are you still on track to be done this? Can I bring my roofer in on this day? And say, yeah, of course you bring your roofer in. Can I bring my plumber in on this day? And then I'm listening to him talk to the plumber. Are you going to be ready for inspection? Can I bring my electrician in? Can I bring my my guys in? And he just asks the trades questions. No ego involved. Just asks the trades, how are you doing? What do you need? What can I do to make your job smoother and faster? And he knocks these homes out in about 4 months. He's faster than a lot of the big builders I know, and all he does is communicate with the trades.
Wow.
That's his trick.
So you're saying from shovels in the ground to finished home in 4 months?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's not a goal I would I would aim to hit as a first time or second time builder. He has a great group of trades that he works with. And that's his trick, is he has open communication with the trades. The fact that he runs a company that has a couple of the sub trades, so he can force his guys to work a little harder at the drop of a hat, also helps him. But yeah, 4 months from spades in the ground to homeowner moving in.
Wow, that is amazing. So I guess it comes down to, that's the reason why you set up Quality Connect. So tell us how Quality Connect helps to make the relationship between the builders and the trades and the homeowners work together.
Well, one, with Quality Connect, you're dealing with the quality trades. So you're not dealing with people that you have to explain how to build a home with, which is one of his tricks, is he uses all of the trades that he wants to, and it's not open for negotiation with him. Because he understands the value of a good trade, and it comes through for the homeowners. Is they might pay a little bit more for a quality plumber, but you know what? They're moving in 4 months, so they're right now they're renting, so they save 8 months of rent versus someone else. So what's that? And they're in faster. So that's one thing that Quality Connect helps with. The other thing is Quality Connect forces you to look ahead at the other trades you're going to need. When you're quoting, or when you upload your project, you select all the trades you need. There's going to be lists, there's going to be trades on there that you're like, oh yeah, I forgot that I need smart wiring in my house. That I'd like to be able to have it wired for that. And you're forced to look ahead into the future, and you're forced to not necessarily confirm with those trades, but those trades are going to get back to you. Like when you send off your print for a cabinet quote, the cabinet guy is going to come back and go, this is the quote, this is what you've spec'd. We need 10 weeks lead time. And you're going to read that and go, oh, I didn't know that I should order cabinets, when my framer's on site. So it forces you to look at a bit into the future and plan a little bit in advance, so that you're not stuck with a job that's sitting there waiting on a trade.
Awesome. So that's what we have for today, and it shows you how Quality Connect can really help you with efficiency, planning, and making your build come off successful and profitable. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you guys next time. Thanks.